everyone, and welcome back to this war of mine. We're going to pick up right where we left off, kind of starting over, resetting the day a little bit. We're on day 21. To be honest with you, I've been recording this, all of these last 11 episodes you've seen over the last couple of weeks or so. Yeah, I played it all in one day. Oh no, we've been raided. We were attacked, they didn't steal anything, but Katya is starting to feel a bit unwell, which isn't good because I was trying to send her out to the marketplace today, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do that. It looks like everybody's hungry. So Bruno, we're going to need you to go out and cook some food for everyone. Let's see if we don't have enough components to actually craft some water. Start collecting up some more things. It looks like we have enough for 2 filters. Let's go ahead and make 3. I know that's going to expend all of our components, but we really need everything that we can get right now. Let's see. So we're going to need 2 more pieces of fuel. Yeah, the way that I feel this game's designed, and part of the reason why I found it really hard to put down, is because of the fact that it always feels like everything that you're trying to accomplish is just out of reach. So each time you get back to the house, you're like, oh man, I'm just a little bit short of being able to get enough food or craft another item or make what I need to keep on surviving. And because of that, what happens is you're like, oh yeah, I'll just go scavenge tonight. And then you go scavenge. And then you come back and you see if you can make what you couldn't before. And then, of course, you don't have enough to make what you couldn't before, so you're like, oh, I'll just go out and scavenge one more time. And the cycle just repeats and continues over and over and over again until you're completely at a loss for how long you've been playing the game, simply because of the fact that you want to keep on getting to that next point. And just as soon as you feel like you're comfortable, somebody gets sick or somebody gets wounded, and then all of a sudden you're expending resources to try and help everyone. And so the game just has you constantly on the move trying to improve everybody's scenario and situation, and that just makes it really, really difficult to put down because you always want to be doing something. Let's see. Now, I heard that there's a way to talk to people. I'm not sure how to go about doing that, though. I heard somewhere that if you talk to people, it'll help them recover faster. Let's go ahead and put some fire on here, because if Katya's feeling sick, we want to get the house back up and heated. So let's go ahead and heat the house back up. There we go. Back at a comfortable 15 degrees. Nobody was complaining when it was 18, 17 degrees Celsius, so, you know, we'll just keep on with that. Now, Bruno, can you cook a meal for people? Nope, we don't have the water, so we're gonna have to wait for our rain collectors to finish. Man. So, I'm not really sure yet what the scavenging plan is. I think what we can do is, if the garage is available, we can take some of this medicine to the garage. And from what I understand, trading at the garage for medicine just gives you a bigger bonus, because they want medicine. They're going to trade more for it than, say, if you took it to, you know, the marketplace or the hospital or somewhere else. Looks like we're not going to get a visitor today. That's kind of sad. We can cook the food now. Looks like we're only going to be able to cook 1 meal unless we wait for our vegetables to finish. Let's see. Can we go? Do we have to collect this? It seems like this has been stuck here for a while. We're fortunate vegetables are hard to come by nowadays. It looks like it should be done at any minute. Is it gonna finish today? Is it getting smaller? If it is, we can make double the food, which would be really nice. Staring at it won't make it filter faster. Are you sure? Are you positive? Oh, sweet, we can make the hatchet. Let's go ahead and make that so that if nothing else, we can take that with us on our next run and possibly bust down some furniture and get some extra components and materials, get some free fuel. All right. Oh, the vegetables are done. Perfect timing. All right. So let's cook up some food. All right. Yep, let's go ahead and make that. And what do we have? What can we do? We need a bunch more water to be able to make another batch of vegetables. No, I don't want to destroy you. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until we get more water, I suppose. There doesn't really seem to be anything else that we can do for that. Bruno, you're good. Thank you for the cooking. Pavel's hungry. Let's go ahead and feed him as well before the day is out. Now that we have a hatchet, we might be able to relieve some of our food problems, or fuel problems, excuse me. Okay, and in comes the night. So, Katya, we're gonna need you to sleep. Can we get to the garage? Yes, we can. We could also go to the hospital or the hotel. We haven't been to either recently. We haven't been to the hotel ever. Let's go ahead and send... Let's do the risky. I feel like we're at a point now where we need to do the risky thing, so we'll send in Pavel with what he needs to... Or not Pavel, we'll send in Marco. Marco's the scavenger, right? We'll send him in. Once noble and bright, now a shadow of its former self, like us. Alright, let's go around the rubble. Now, they said that this place is filled with bad dudes and thugs, so we're gonna want to be careful. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's gonna be very friendly to us if he spots us. What's over here? No, nothing. I see a hiding spot up here. That's gonna be useful if we run into trouble. Let's see. All right. These bodies are horribly mangled. These wounds were inflicted with extreme cruelty. Whoever did this must have been a deranged psychopath. Looks like he's on the move. Oh boy, can we sneak up on him? Alright, quick, we gotta go hide. Yeah, I'm not gonna come out. Look at you you got like a flippin' shotgun, man. Come on, come this way. Come on now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no! Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh shite. Alright, is he gonna come over here? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, hopefully there's only 3 of them. Because we're really, really in sore shape right now. But if we've cleared the hotel, that means that we can potentially go find where they're keeping the food. If we got all of them. Sucks because Marco's severely wounded, which is Not good at all. What are you doing, man? Oh, maybe somebody's trapped in here. Maybe we can rescue them. That would make me feel a little bit better about this whole killing 3 dudes scenario. Good thing we brought the crowbar along. Crowbar just seemed like the right choice dealing with bad guys. What? There's a note scraped on the wall. Every night I hear screams. I can't take it much longer. I dread the moment when they come for me. God save me, please. Looks like this guy is just gonna totally bail. Super understandable given the situation. Now we need to be quick about this because the last thing that I want is for Marco not to make it back alive. So let's just keep taking a look around. Meds, that's fantastic. It'd be really nice if we could find some food or some fuel. I realize now that I built... Oh, that looks like a fridge down there, but we're going to bust into here real quick. We are going to have to prioritize bandages for Marco. We can't afford for him to not get bandaged up right away. Ooh. Alright. May as well take one of those. Still trying to be quick about it. Let's see what's in here. And then it looks like the fridge is down here, so we'll hit that and then we'll get out of here. But if we clear the entire house, which I think we did, it means we can come back here tomorrow and pick up everything that we left behind. Alright. Alright, so that's good. Nice weapon supply there. I know, Marco. I know you're wounded. Don't worry. We're gonna fix you up to... Whoa, food. Okay. Let's get rid of the knives. We don't need all those extra knives. And what else can we drop? It's only one weapon part. Okay. Let's run to the exit. Seems like there's a lot of stuff left in here, so... Well, actually, yeah, come... Wait. Let's bust this open. Then we can get out this way. We'll make our return visit a little bit more expedient. Marco's gonna have to probably spend 3 nights out of commission. But he did a good job. We almost died. That bit where he found us when we tried to backstab him while he was on the ladder, that was probably not a good idea. All right, Marco's back and we've hit day 22. Seems Bruno is starting to feel a bit unwell and Marco has some really ugly wounds. Okay, so, and it's cold in the place. Marco, you need to sleep. Bruno's slightly sick. Katya is hungry. Pavel is hungry. Alright, everybody go take care of yourselves, man. Hope the trader comes by today. I don't know what's been holding him up. Alright. Oh, okay, let's make 1 more fuel and then we can make 2 meals. That'll be good. Katya's content. Let's look at her bio. Marco is badly wounded and won't make it through without bandages. And I'm sure Marco risked helping that hostage for a good reason. Let's look at Marco's bio. Our community doesn't need deranged criminals. I let them know we are vigilant. Alright. And it looks like Pavel's got an update. Day 22, Marco's wounds look really bad. I hope it's not too late to get some bandages. My story, you just can't lock kids inside with nothing to do, so my boy formed a football team. It was heartbreaking to watch them train in a dark basement. They came up with an idea to organize a Pagoran Cup. even though I was terrified, we invited 3 other teams. We had a very serious problem to overcome. Pavel, you and your inner turmoil just seems brutal, man. Alright, so we are still hurting for components. With components, we can do just about anything. Without them, it's pretty challenging. And we are going to need some bandages. Alright, so if the trader doesn't show up, one option is to take to take Marco to the hospital. Oh, it looks like Marco's very hungry. Let's go ahead and take him some food. I guess that's when the chat options appear, when they're like so wounded they can't do anything. Trader? Awesome. Alright, please have a bandage on you. Let's see if we have anything that we can offer for trade. Alright, he's got 2 bandages. We've got a bunch of meds. Alright, so that seems like it's gonna work out. Okay. Yeah, let's let's figure out what it is that you want. We can trade away the moonshine. And we need weapon parts. We also need fuel. So, I think that's reasonable. It's pretty good for just our alcohol that we've been making. We still need a lot of components. Let's see what else we have that we can trade away. We have 2 knives. Don't need 2 knives. We only need 1. So let's try to get as many components as we can. Alright, we took all of his components, which is fine by me. Ah, pure alcohol. That's kind of important, because with that we can make our own bandages. So, alright, he loves the canned food, it seems like. So, doesn't want to trade the alcohol back. That's okay. Alright, that seems fine. Let's see, what else do we need? With tobacco, we can go and make up our own roll-ups. Let's see what he'll trade for a bunch of tobacco, because then if we deal in cigarettes, we can go back and trade at the church, which would be kind of cool. What is it that we can sacrifice? I kind of want to hang on to the shotgun. I don't want to trade away our important valuables or all of our food. Is tobacco leaf really that awesome? I find that hard to believe. What else can we part with? We can part with 1 broken guitar. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. And then what we're going to do is, Bruno, we're going to send you down here to make us some roll-ups. While we still have this guy at the door, and if possible, we are just going to straight up trade it back to him. Alright, let's bandage you up. Alright, let's go ahead and feed you 1 last can of food. And we gotta heat up the house because it's starting to get cold again. Go on. Get over there. So we already have cigarettes for trade. Oh, you know what we need is more herbs as well. Alright, I know like all this trade, haggling, and tweaking is probably really boring to watch, but it's pretty important to me. Oh, we're short on components for the improved heater. This guy's given us all the components that he can muster, pretty much. He doesn't have any more at all, so... Is there anything else that we should trade for? We'll save the cigarettes for trading at the church. I think that's what we'll end up doing. Now, saw blade and hatchet. That's what we're going to be going back to the hotel with. Marco's severely wounded, so we can't send him. But we can send Pavel. Do we have a saw blade right now? No, we don't. Was it a saw blade we needed? I'm sure we needed someone somewhere. No, Marco, you sleep. You stand still. Alright. I'm feeling okay about where we are with all this. Bruno, you need to go rest, man. Pavel, you can finish that. Oh, boy. Oh, excuse me. Seems like I'm getting slightly sick. Poor Bruno. Is there water that we can start collecting now that we traded for those filters? Yes, excellent. Quality roll-up. That's what we needed. Oh, wait, that's roll-up cigarette. Cigarette. Real tobacco. So that's what we made. So now we have all of those. We can trade them at the church, where I understand that they're like a high-priced commodity. High value. So the question is, do we go back to the church? Or do we go back to the hotel? I think if we go back to the hotel, the church people aren't going anywhere. Thank you for coming by. Please come back tomorrow. Seriously, come back tomorrow. You gots to, man. Alright, that looks like it for today. Alright. Lots of meds, some weapons, lots of parts. We can't send out Marco. We've gotta send out Pavel. Alright, let's go to the hotel. Let's take the saw blade, just in case. We'll go scavenge. There should be plenty of things to pick up still. I'm not so much worried about running into baddies, because I think we got them all. But I know we left a lot of things unopened. Including whatever is in here. Let's go check this out first. Nothing too exciting, some weapon parts and some coffee. Katya will be pleased if I bring her back some coffee. You know, I gotta say, I do really enjoy coffee. There are some days where I'm like, yeah, it's 6 o'clock at night, but you know what? I could just really go for some coffee right now. And no, I don't drink decaf. I just don't do it. I wonder if that room's completely barricaded off or if I just missed the route to go down there. Alright, let's see what we left behind in here. Alright, some more weapon parts. I mean, it's all going to be useful, right? That's the idea. Alright, so there's the exit. There's got to be more that we left behind. I know there is. Did we go in here? Yeah, here it is. All right. What did we leave? Ah, yes, the broken weapons and stuff. Okay. And what's in this? This looks like a medicine cabinet. And it is. Oh, wow. Okay, so the coffee and the roll-ups are gonna have to go. Sorry. Medicine is coming along. This stuff is just too good to pass up. Okay. One weapon part. Medication's way better. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's the majority of what we needed to grab. So let's go ahead and get out of here. So yeah, that's a bandage and a real bottle of medication and some herbal meds, all of which are super invaluable. So that is fantastic. I feel really good about coming back to the hotel tonight. Pavel is back. Pavel has done good. And now it's day 23. Whew. Alright. I'm back, and I have the bandages. Excellent. And we've been raided. Oh, we used up ammunition to chase them off. Man. Marco's feeling better. Pavel is now hungry and tired. We picked up another bandage, so we can go ahead and feed... Nope, that's Bruno. Wounded. Let's go bandage him up. Bruno, you go up there and start cooking. Pavel, you go down here and heat up the place. Looks like Katya's tired because of staying up all night with the raid. Do we have enough to make real food? Yeah, we can make 4 helpings, get everybody fed. That's good. All right, can we start collecting more water? Negative. I want to make this guitar, but it's not that useful for us. Let's see if we can upgrade this heater. Oh, we're 5 components short. Okay. Well, you don't need the water today. Let's take a look at this mortar and pestle area. We can make another bandage. It's gonna take 10 components to make 2. That's kind of brutal. I wonder if Bruno can actually do that better than Pavel. Bruno gets, he basically uses a reduced amount of items for when he's trying to, for when he works the stove and when he works the mortar and pestle down here. As I understand it. Doesn't look like he gets any reduced bonus on the bandage, but that's all right. Let's make 2 bandages because we're gonna need them. Marco, you need to go rest. Pavel, you need to eat, and then you need to go rest. Katya, you're gonna need to go eat as well. Though I know you just laid down. We'll just keep Bruno down here doing good work. How much water do we have? We have 2 water. Not enough really to do a whole lot with. If we put more fuel on this fire, does that mean we get more heat? Because 9 degrees seems like it's pretty cold for people, since they're kind of arguing about it. Is that going to make it go hotter? I don't see it getting hotter. Ugh. Okay, there it goes. It's getting a little bit warmer. Let's go ahead and make one of these so that we can keep our water up. I really want to get this stove improved next just because of how hard it's been. How much fuel we have to use just to keep the place moderately warm. All right. Not doing too bad. Let's go reset this trap up here. It's nice that these two are staggered. That means that we're getting better random results from at least one of them. And initially they were both like procking at the same time. So we haven't run out of fertilizer just yet. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any visitors today. And see, this is what I was talking about. Like, I was supposed to end the game or end this video as soon as the last night was over. But no, instead, I had to just keep on going. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here, right before we start scavenging for the next night. So for now, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, in the next video of This War of Mine.